What's going on, guys? It's Chris, SVT Garage, and we are back to work. Had to take a week off. Didn't really want to. Moved, absolute nightmare, and we're back in the shop working, so content last week, I apologize. We were kind of working in between here. Joe was working, Ryan's coming in and out of the shop. I was completely tied up with painting a house that I didn't want to paint because painters suck and they left me hanging, so I had to paint the whole thing with some help from some friends. And anyways, we're here now, we're back. So what do we got going on today? Let's flip this around, show you guys what we got. And today's a big one. We told you we got some awesome stuff coming down the pipeline, and this is the start of that. So let's flip this around and check it out. The old silver bullet has no motor. Joe's been working in here for a couple days, getting this thing out of here. So the motor's out, K-member's going back in, so we can make this thing mobile because this guy here is going on the lift next. So Ryan is working on the motor here. What are we doing, dude?
We're getting ready to pull the blower off and then start doing cams.
Cams. So that's the big thing. We got a set of comp stage 3 cams going in this. So we're replacing everything up in the front here. We got some parts coming in tomorrow because we ordered them last week and they didn't show up. So we are having to fix that issue now, but problem has been corrected. So what we're gonna do, hyperlapse this stuff like we do, get to work, watch us break it down, watch us get some work done, and get this thing fired up and ready to go. So we got a long day ahead of us and we're about to get started.
All right, guys, so basically at the tail end of last week, I went ahead, it was a little hectic with Chris moving and everything. So I went ahead, I got this all stripped down, ready to pull the motor this morning. So when the guys got in, we dropped the motor out of this car and no issues, came right out. What I went ahead and I put the K-member back in because that way it's not tying up the lift. So I'm gonna throw the spindles back on it and I'm basically gonna get this set up as a roller because we have another car that has to go on the lift tomorrow. But this car, I mean, it was very smooth to get the motor out, but it's
no major hang-ups.
No major hang-ups.
You think the K-member helped out a little bit, being the
K-member helped out a ton.
Yeah.
We ended up taking, because it had Cook's long tubes on it.
Yeah.
I found those to be a little more challenging than like the ARH with like the steering shaft going between the tubes.
Yeah.
So we left the long tubes on. I left the steering shaft. I unhooked it from under the dash and from the rack, and we went ahead and just pulled it out as a unit. Mm-hmm. And then we separated the power steering pump and put it all back in. So the rack never technically came off the K-member. So it should be pretty quick to have this as a roller and get this thing back on the ground in the next few minutes.
Sweet, all right, well.
Went very smooth. The trans, someone's taking care of this car.
Yeah.
So when I was pulling the trans last week and getting everything dialed in, nothing really fought me. So I mean, it went very well.
Yeah, he does take very good care of the car. He seems to really appreciate it and told us to kind of do the same over here, and that's what we do. So I'm gonna just keep that moving with this and get Joe's gonna finish that up, get it rolling so we can move it out. And this car is getting a T56 Magnum, which is en route. It should be here, what is today, Monday?
Today's Monday.
Yeah, it'll be here Wednesday. So T56 Magnum going in the car as well, and get this cams done on the motor and get that slap back in there. We got some goodies going on that too, some dress up stuff. So at the end of the day, this thing will be getting the SVT Garage package and touching everything on the way out and making it nice going back in. All right, so stay tuned. We got a lot of work ahead of us and we got to get back at it. All right, guys, it's day 2. We're back in the garage. Sean's here working on a ProCharge 2-valve, Vortec 2-valve. Working on that, got changing out some plugs for him and revising the tune, I believe, as well. Over here, we are going to see and check out what Ryan's getting into because this is going to be a new thing for us. So let's flip this around, talk to him, and see what's going on. All right, take it away, homie.
So we're doing comp 3s on this car, and so obviously outside of doing springs and retainers, we're doing the valve stem seals as well since we're in there. So have new valve stem seals, springs and retainers to match the comp cams.
The whole thing, we did everything up front here, all new accessories.
And then once we get the cams installed, we're going to degree everything, put a little sauce to it with our own degree specs from a friend of ours, so it makes good power and has some chop.
The customer specifically asked for chop, so they're getting degreed, all that's getting dialed in, but we didn't just kind of come in here and slap everything together the way it was taken out. All the new hardware, ARP stuff's going in, ARP head studs, so this should be a nice rowdy build. So
The studs are in.
right, but where they at? Let's point them out there. So we came in here because like we said, we did good hardware on all this, so we got some work ahead of us to do. We are going to get this done at the end of today. This is probably going to be the end of the video because we have more coming up on it. We got some dress up stuff, valve covers going on this. The whole front of this motor too, we dropped off for some powder coating. So no more talking, let's go check out the valve covers because we're going to get, again, this thing's going to be all SVT Garage spec'd out. So let's go take a peek. Well, never mind. I'm too short to get up there and they're up there, so take my word for it, they look good. You guys have probably seen them on the videos before. We got the valve covers done, got some custom coil pack covers going on there as well. So this is going to be new for us and we're excited to start getting into some bigger stuff. This car here is basically getting on the lift here by the end of the week. We still got some parts trickling in for it, but in the future this car is going to need valve seals as well, so working on that over there is going to give us some experience for this as well. So but we got to get back to work. We got a lot to do, and stay tuned guys to follow along. Alright guys, we have got the cams completely installed. The comp stage 3s are in. Ryan feels great about doing this. Everything's degreed, set up completely how he wants it. All new hardware coming in here as well. Everything was replaced. Going to be doing another set of cams in Nate's car. Valve stem seals in the red Torch Red car. That's going to be a future job. So what we want to do is maybe see if while we're in there we can talk him into doing a set of cams, because why not, right? But this is just waiting for hardware to come back in from powder coating. Valve covers you guys saw are already done, and we're going to dress the motor. Whipple's en route, so head cooling mods going on, and then this car will have its heart placed back in it. Huge, gigantic update. This nightmare of a car is done running, driving, and ready to go back. Having one issue that we found when looking into the system is that the intercooler's not working, so we're going to get that addressed right now, and then this car will be going back. Today's Thursday. It will be going back tomorrow, Friday. This car is going to be wrapped up today, minus just a detail, I believe, and the Mammoth car is going to be wrapped up today as well. So Dunzo, and done. Joe, awesome work, man. I appreciate you, man. He's been in here killing it, helping us get caught up and doing his thing. So you guys will see some more Joe. He's gonna be our new full-time guy. So while me and Ryan are at work, so that we can get these cars moving out and on a regular pace. And you know, we're happy to have him back for that. But we're gonna get this thing on the ground. You guys can hear it because we haven't heard it. Well, we did. You guys haven't heard it for about 6 months, and it is time to fire the
Fuel compers are in. So
we're excited. We got a good day ahead of us. We're gonna throw some stuff on some hyperlapse. We did have some technical difficulties yesterday. I was not here, and I asked for a hyperlapse video of Ryan doing his thing. There was some technical difficulties that weren't caught, so bear with us on that. We do have more to come on the cam stuff, because we're going to be moving right to this engine. So we kind of lost it on this one, but we will be getting it on that one. So we just have to stay tuned for that. And yeah, this is good. This is good for us. Great for the customer. He wanted some choppy cams, so this is what we got in here. Power wise, I think we're trying to get this car with the E85 in the with the Whipple should not be an issue. It's somewhere around that 800 range, and he's getting the 2.9 standard inlet. So this car should very easily make 800 with the setup with the E. So excited to get that in the car. Fuel system's going in. T56 Magnum. It's a lot of nice stuff is going into this car. So we are excited to have this part done so we can get back to moving on that. Rear bumper is off to paint. We did a whole shipment up to Gray, so been him busy for the next week or two with stuff. And the only thing we're waiting on is right now is getting the bumper back from Gray for the convertible car that came in. Other than that, it's done. Suspension's done. Heat exchanger's done. New pump on it's done. Front and rear control arms done, and alignment done.
I would think at the beginning of next week, 4 of the 8 cars will be going back to their owners to live happily ever after.
Until next time. Because we do have some more stuff that we want to do on the Mammoth car, but we're going to get the car back to him. And tune is going to be fixed on that, because we threw that lower pulley on it, and it was a little more boost than we wanted, so we had to get in a 2-pound, get rid of the 4 on the lower, and turn that thing down because it was seeing like 28 pounds of boost. But stay tuned, guys. We got some stuff coming for you today, and we'll keep you guys caught up as we go.
Guys, so trying to wrap up the Mach 1 here. The heat exchanger pump was the only thing that was fighting us a little bit. So I tested this morning, did a direct 12 volt by itself, completely fried. So what I did is we had a factory Bosch pump and bracket. So what I ended up doing is I modified it, basically trimmed it how I wanted it, and got it all nut serted and tapped, and went ahead and used some factory lines and got it all trimmed so it'll feed in, go to the pump, and even uses the factory bolt here through a hole in the core support here, and it's solid. It's solid, and I'm very pleased. It looks a lot cleaner than what we started with.
Can you do me a favor? Can you do everybody here a favor?
What's that?
Can we lower this on the ground, bumper on the front, and can we start this some bitch up?
I gotta wire it. I gotta wire the pump with a relay.
Okay. But
we can take a quick pause, and in about 20 minutes we can lower it on the ground and start it up.
All right, we are gonna pause this here in T-minus 20 minutes, like it's a rocket launch at Cape Canaveral. We're gonna launch the Mach.
We're gonna launch. We're gonna
launch, but not launch. Right?
Pretty much.
All right. So, guys, this is going on the ground, and we are going to fire this thing up because we've heard it. We want you to hear it, and we are excited to get this thing out the door.
I'm not a biggest fan of Coyote exhaust notes. This car has a great note to it. I like it. It sounds great. Hopefully the customer really enjoys it.
I think, was there Borlas on there? Attacks?
Or
the Stingers?
It's BBK. It's an
S-type Borla.
But it's a BBK 3-inch
with some resonators, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It sounds great with a Borla catback. It's very throaty.
Yeah. It does have a nice note.
Has a nice, really nice
It really
smell.
does. But
this is a super clean car.
35,000 on the chassis.
I think it's like 35,000.
Yeah.
I mean, she's clean.
Guys, this took a little bit to get out of here in the midst of the issue we had with a personnel that was in here. Gone. Getting caught up on cars. Gone. Cars that we had some stuff with. Gone. So this thing here is wrapped up on the ground.
Guys, SVT Garage, we don't just repair or modify it. We can fabricate. You're having an issue and you can't figure out a solution.
I mean, that looks good, dude. It looks,
I'm very pleased with it.
Let me get a light. Grab me this light real quick.
Grab the light.
Right here. Before I blind myself. Came out good. It fits in there. The pump sits back nice. The routing of the hoses is nice as well. So it looks good, man. This is what we want to do here. We just don't want to slap stuff together. We want it done right, done once, and So you guys keep coming back. But get this on the ground. In 20 minutes, you will see her fired up. You ready, dude?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Knock this out.
How you feeling, dude? You see? All right, we're gonna do a test drive to see how the old 6-monther does on the road. All right, we'll be here, dude. All right, guys, end of the video. We are back. I had to take that week off, moving, unpacking, the whole 9 yards. So we're back here and working, and we're standing in an empty spot. So we got a lot done this week, and we had some help. So blue car, the only thing that we need to do is finish getting the tint off, detail it, and get it on the dyno for a tune. Pretty much wraps that up, right?
Yeah.
Red car is going on the lift, coming apart because we have a full series on that one. Silver car in the back there, motors behind me, cams are installed and degreed by SVT Garage.
I've been trained, I'm ready.
We had some help come in this week to train this man, and he is more than capable and ready to start tackling that stuff. Black car here.
Done.
Getting a detail tomorrow. We went a little saucy on it.
Tuned by the boss.
Tuned by the boss.
Kevin done.
We added the 4-pound, which was putting that car somewhere around 28 to 30 pounds.
Yeah.
And it was too much, so we had to reorder a 2-pound lower, and I think we're sitting around somewhere 25, 26.
Yeah.
So Kevin Dunn has got that thing dialed in, tuned, ready to go, minus a detail that is out the door. So
Mach 1 done.
Mach 1 is gone. We dropped it off at his house. It's going to Tampa tomorrow. So don't say that, bro. Come on. Now I got to edit that out.
I just put in the video.
Now I got to edit that out.
We're going to Tampa.
It's all right. I'll just edit that out, Ryan. We'll leave that one to everybody's imagination. But we're back. Oh, hold on. We got one more thing here. Junior is breaking down the Kenny Bell. He's got pieces of this thing, and we're gonna start getting this thing freshened up.
This is a sneak peek.
Yeah, but this is they know what the thing looks like.
Oh, yeah.
But getting it cleaned, he's out here detailing it. Simple Green is doing its job right there, and we're gonna get ready for some paint on this. It's Chris.
Ryan.
You got my Caden. It's SVT Garage. We're back again. We got some room cleared up. We're making some room for some cars coming in. So guys, stay tuned. Again, sorry about last week. Hectic, but had to be done. So, the SVT Garage. We'll see you guys in the next one.